In previous video of this series, we have learned to manipulate single dart. Now we'll be manipulating double dart using the same body sloper. So here we will be manipulating two darts with any combination, either with the waist dart or with any other dart. So let's start with the waistline dart. So here I am combining two darts, that is waistline dart and the French dart. So first we have to slash French dart, and though this is slash and spread method, we are using this, so we'll be slashing it the dart position. You know the dart position, I hope, because it has been already explained in previous videos. And we'll spread half of the waist, half of the width of the dart, and half will leave at waist dart. In previous video we have spread it to the full, but now we'll be spreading it to the half like this. It depends, sometime it is exactly half, sometime it may vary, because waistline dart you always try to take little more than of the other darts. So here I am taking waistline dart, suppose this is entirely 3 inches, so I am taking 2 inches at waistline and 1 inch at the French dart, this, and this is the sloper. Now 2 darts we have spreaded out of 1. So truing would be the same as we have done previously, and the bust point and dart point wala portion will be same as we have done in the previous videos. If you have not seen that video, please go through that. Now let's start with the another dart. I am closing this French dart permanently, right? Now again this is the same sloper that we have started with, baseline sloper, and will now do it with the armhole dart. Just to make you clarify, process is same. I am doing it again just to make it clarify to you, so that there would not be any doubt in that way. This, and we'll spread it to the same strategy, 1 inch and 2 inch, and with the same process we'll just paste this with the gap, and like this. And now I'll show it to trace it, means I'll show it through tracing, so that you can cut another pattern out of this. What you have to do, you have to just make it like you have to paste it, and then you have to draw it on another piece of a paper, so that you can get a fresh pattern, armholes. And then here I am tracing the dart. I always feel the limitations of camera, because in live classes generally this is much easier to make people understand how the process is, but when it is a class of 10 minutes in camera, so it takes 3 to 4 hours of preparation, and while when is a live class, so it doesn't take any preparation, and even the class goes 2 hours. So because I have to keep in my mind that camera should not be, everything should be clear to you, that's it. See, this is, you can see, and now we will do that funda of dart point and bust point. It is approximately half an inch to 3/4 inch apart from the bust point. These two darts, and this is the bust point, right? Truing even we have to do with this. So now start with the next dart. First I have to close this one more combination we'll see with the waistline dart, because once it is clear, then you can spread it to any combination, right? So now we'll do with the neckline tip dart. This process is same, there is nothing different, but just to make it clarify so that you'll be clear with the process. And this again same funda, 3 inches, 2 inches, or 1.5, 1.5, as what you like. But in waistline dart combinations, generally I prefer to make waistline dart little uh, uh, you can say wider than of the other darts. So any other combination we can try with front dart, with the neckline dart, or whatever. So I am just joining it again, and then we'll see how we can see where we can take the other combinations. Like if one dart is the any dart is not of the waist dart, so we have to close this waist dart in that way. And this technique also can be used to make the style lines, contour lines, that will look in the next video. Now I am taking two darts, that is, one is the French dart suppose, and second, let's say it is neckline tip dart. Slash it because it has already been marked. And now what we have to do, we have to close the waistline dart, and we have to spread it to the another two darts. So let's close it first. I hope you are getting the clear process, because I have tried to make it simplified as it may be. This is the best simplified way I could explain. This is the least I could do for this with my community, Stylista Moda community. This, you can see this. These two darts we have to spread out of, we have spread it out of this single dart. And in this case you can take 1.5, 1.5, because both the same darts have the same entity. So this is all for today's video, friends. So in the next video we'll be definitely meeting with the new topic that I explained, style lines. And thanks for watching this videos, friends. Till next video, bye bye.